Hi Silem stars, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, then please subscribe down below. It's free and it helps my channel grow. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to embellish a wrapper illusion dress. If you don't know how to make a wrapper illusion dress, I have a tutorial on this wrapper illusion dress right here. Now this wrapper illusion dress, the wrapper fabric was attached right there at the center. Can you see? At the center back, so where you have the zipper allowance, that's where the wrapper illusion fabric was attached, and then I draped it all the way to this side in front. Okay, now I also have another wrapper illusion dress tutorial. Now this wrapper illusion dress was actually my traditional marriage dress. Okay, now in that wrapper illusion dress tutorial, I actually show you how to drape the wrapper from one side here to this side in front, and from this same side to this side at the back, so that way it looks like a wrapper in front and at the back. So I'm going to leave both wrapper illusion dress tutorials in the description box as well as in my pinned comments. Now the reason why I'm making this embellishing video is because when I made that traditional marriage dress of mine, I actually got a few comments from some of you saying that you want to know how I actually embellished the bodice of my wrapper illusion dress. Okay, so that's why I'm here today to show you how I did it.
Hey, I didn't see you there.
The first step when it comes to embellishing is look at your appliques, look at the lace fabric you have, and decide what parts of the design you want to take out and use on your dress. You don't have to use everything, okay? You really don't have to use everything. You can decide to pick some, elements from the lace or from the appliques and leave others. Okay, I can decide now that I only want to take out all the gold, so all the gold beaded curves. I can decide that that's the only thing I want to use to embellish the entire bust. Okay, so that's a design in itself. I can decide that I want to only use the flowers. Can you see the flowers, the red flowers, the silver flowers? I can decide that that's all I want to use for the embellishing. Okay, so you want to decide what exactly you want to do. If you want to use all of the designs, how are you going to place them? Okay, it's not okay to just pack the designs and just place them anyhow. Okay, you want to be intentional when you are embellishing. I'm just going to cut all the designs I can see. Okay, so I'm done cutting everything now, guys, and these are the ones I'm actually going to use. I don't want to use the flowers because I think I prefer just this. It looks more luxurious compared to this. I might mix it up later, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to stick to using just this. Okay, I really love how this is. And another reason why I want to use just this is because this dress is maroon or burgundy, and just the gold will really pop on the burgundy compared to the red. Can you see? These are the red flowers right here, and can you see how the red kind of blends into the burgundy because they are kind of the same red family, but the gold I know would really pop very well. And my client is also dark skinned, so the gold would really pop on her skin, especially because some of the designs will get to the yoke. Okay, and I'm going to put some of the designs on the sleeve as well. So I believe the gold will really pop on the skin net, and it's also pop on the fabric. Okay, so now that I'm done with cutting all the appliques, the first thing I want to do is I want to get one that imitates this sweetheart neckline, so has that V shape. Okay, and I found this one amongst the ones I cut. Can you see that it looks like a V shape? Now, when you're embellishing this yoke area where you have the yoke and the bustier here, you want to start with focusing on this point where the yoke meets with the bustier. Okay, because this right here, this point here where the yoke meets the bustier, this is actually your outline, and the look of the appliques on this outline is very important, especially if you're also going to cover the bust area here with appliques as well. Now, when it comes to placing your appliques, you can decide to either place them close together in such a way that they are clustered together, that there's no space between them, or you can just give some space and just place them in a scattered way on the bustier. It all depends on you at the end of the day, but for me, I want to have that clustered effect. So I want the first one I put to just be right at that sweetheart neckline there, and I want it to have that V shape so that it just sits nicely. Okay, So it's important you pin it first, okay? You have to pin it first, put as many as you can, step back, and then look at what it looks like. And you only glue it when you're satisfied with what the entire look is. Now, the next thing you have to note when you're embellishing is you want to think of symmetry. So let this side be a mirror image of this other side, okay? So now this is the next one I want to put. Now, following the same curve of this first one I put, the curve is facing this way. So I want the appliques I'm putting on this side to be curved this way as well. So this is the first one I want to put. So I like how it's curved this way. So I'm just going to go ahead and pin it. Now for this other side, I want to get an applique that also mirrors this one right here. So this now is a mirror image of this. So you can see that they are just backing each other. Okay. The next one I want to put here, this is the next one I want to put here. So can you see now that I've gone ahead to introduce another element in the applique, which is this silver design here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that in place as well. So now that I have that done, I want to get an applique that also mirrors this one and also has this silver element, okay? So that's what I call symmetry. So what you do on this side, try to do on the other side as well. Okay, so can you see what we have so far? So we've been able to get mirror images on both sides, as well as we've introduced this silver design. So whatever you do on this side, try to do the same on the other side. And like I said, the outline is very important. So for me, the outline now is this point where the yoke meets the bust here, okay? But for this bust area, I'm just going to put the appliques randomly and just cover every space. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue it in place, okay? For my glue, I'm using this B6000 glue. You can honestly use any glue of your choice. The UHU one is also good. I don't know whether it's pronounced Uhu, but it's also a good glue as well. This B6000 is also good. They all have terrible smells. You can also use this candle glue. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's the one you put in the glue gun, and then you plug your gun, and then it melts the wax, and then you use it. You can also use that one as well. You want to take out one applique after the other. Don't be in a hurry to take out all of them, because if you take out everything and then you go ahead to start embellishing, what happens is that you may forget where you brought out a particular applique from. So if I take everything down now, putting it back up, I may forget that, okay, this one is supposed to be here and not here. So you want to take it out one after the other. When you take one out, glue it, stick it on, take the next one out, glue it, stick it back on. So that way you know where the one you just took out came out from, so you can go ahead and replace it there. So the exact design that you planned is what you're going to get at the end of the day, okay? To be honest, embellishing is 80% creativity. Like, you just have to be creative with what you have. I've seen people use very, very affordable appliques and they are able to create something really, really beautiful because they are being creative with it. So just try to think out of the box. So I'm going to do the same thing now for all the ones I pin. I'm going to take out the pins, glue them, and put them back. And then we'll go ahead and embellish this main bustier area. Okay, so this is what it looks like once we're done with the outline. So I've gone ahead to glue in all the appliques. I've taken out all the pins as well. This is what it looks like, okay? So now that we're done with our outline, what we have to do now is just literally cover the entire bust. Now for this part, I'm not going to go ahead and pin because I'm not really trying to get symmetry around this bust area. And I'm just going to keep sticking the appliques on randomly. So guys, after what felt like an eternity, I finally finished embellishing the bust area. So as you can see, I've been able to just put the applique all over the bust. So I just did it randomly, no particular sequence, but I just made sure to cover it as much, so the space between the designs are actually not much. So now I want to embellish this shoulder area. So at this point of the shoulder, I want to maintain symmetry as much as possible, okay? Okay, so the first one I want to put is this curvy one like this. I want to place it like this, okay? And then I want this one to be, it's the same design, but obviously it's the symmetrical version. So this one is going to be here, okay? Now, because I'm going to be working with both sides at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and just glue it. Once I see that I have two symmetrical ones that I can work with, I'll just go ahead and glue it, okay? Okay, so guys, let's move on to the back. So guys, I'm actually okay with the way the back is. I'm actually fine with the back. I really love how it turned out. So finally, we're going to work on the sleeve. I'm going to be using these ones on the sleeves. They're actually 3 of each. So I'm going to be using them on the sleeves right at the center like this. So I'll just start from the shoulder and then just place them 1, 2, 3 downwards. This is what the dress looks like. I'm done. This is what the back looks like as well. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. If you haven't seen my tutorial on how I embellished a corset dress, then do check it out. Also, if you don't know how I made this lovely wrapper dress, I have a tutorial on this, so definitely check it out as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.